The Supreme Court has come down heavily on the misleading ads by Patanjali. The Supreme Court has said that they are not satisfied with Baba Ramdev's apology. They have also pulled up the centre and asked them to come clean on these misleading ads. Remember, the court had already rejected previous apologies by Ramdev and Balkrishna, noting that the letters were sent to the media first. The Supreme Court had told Yoga Guru Ramdev in the last hearing as well that while he has made a significant contribution in promoting yoga in the country, it was not ready to accept his apology in the contempt case against Patanjali Ayurved in connection with the misleading ads and COVID cure claims. And Sunil Prabhu joins us to get us more details. Sunil, the Supreme Court has repeatedly rejected these apologies. What can be expected now?
Well, I think firstly we must inform our viewers that the Supreme Court has widened the ambit. As you rightly pointed out about Baba Ramdev, about Patanjali, about Balakrishnan, clearly stating that they've seen those advertisements but not satisfied. They aren't as big as the crime that they committed, and it's in that context that his lawyer, Mr. Mukul Rohtgi, has said that we will file appropriate and fresh advertisements in the next hearing that is going to happen on the 30th, and hopefully give a widespread advertisement saying that we have already spent 67 advertisements spending 10 lakhs of rupees, and clearly the Supreme Court not happy with that. Having said that, the Supreme Court today took and has asked now various ministries, from the Consumer Affairs to the Commerce to the Health to the Ayush, impleading them in the case, saying that they've got some new letter which now Patanjali and others are waving, saying that they are exempt under Rule 170 of the Drugs Act, which is under which the Delhi High Court and the Mumbai High Court, which has now become the case of point, misleading advertisements, as we saw in the case of child Nestle, for example, where
Yes.
we have seen now documentary proof where there have been greater amount of sugar being given for Indian kids rather than those abroad. And it's in that same context that the Supreme Court has widened that ambit, wanting the centre now to come clean on these misleading advertisements and the portals, what they have done to help the general public. Then, of course, the Indian Medical Association themselves, their members, the doctors who are the petitioners in the case, because they say one thing on Patanjali, what do they say about the others? So they've widened the ambit, asked the Medical Council of India also to assist the court in this matter and explain what their members have been doing and whether they have also been party to this entire issue. So clearly the focus today, while the centre has been pulled up, they are not satisfied with Baba Ramdev. The Supreme Court is going tough on this important issue, which has a wider ramifications for all fast-consuming movable goods, which is known as FMCG. So these fast-moving consumer goods will now come under the ambit. They will have to ensure from the what is the Information and Broadcasting Ministry doing, what is the Commerce Ministry doing, what is the Health and the Ayush Ministry doing, apart from a host of other steps. So definitely a lot of steps being taken by the centre, apart from the State Licensing Authority, and wanting them to come clean on this important aspect.
All right, so the Supreme Court coming down heavily on these misleading ads, also pulling up the centre and asking them to come clean on these misleading ads. Sunil Prabhu, thank you very much for getting us all the latest.